The Indian Army has sent proposals worth around 14,000 crore rupees to the Defence Ministry for acquiring 2 regiments of the Akash-1S air defence missile system and 25 Dhruv Mark III advanced light helicopters, and the Defence Ministry is likely to approve the purchase at the upcoming high-level meeting. The Akash-1S missile is a new variant with a new indigenous seeker that improves the accuracy in picking down enemy aircraft and cruise missiles at distances of 30 km and altitudes of 18 km. The Akash-1S missiles are capable of performing in extreme cold weather conditions like the Ladakh region, and meets all the requirements of the Indian Army in mountainous and other regions along the boundaries with China and Pakistan. The indigenous truck-mounted mountain artillery gun developed by Kalyani Group has been handed over to the Indian Army for high-altitude trials that could further enhance India's mountain artillery firepower in the near future. It has been named TC-20 and was developed on the recommendation of the Chief of Defence Staff. The TC-20 is a steel version of the MAG 155mm 39 caliber ultralight howitzer that weighs about 6.8 tons and can hit targets at 30 km range. The Army has purchased the first TC-20 unit, which means it is not a financial burden on the private sector firm Kalyani Group. The TC-20 is still at the prototype stage, and the trials of the system will soon be carried out from India's northern sector to the northeastern sector over the next 12 months in different weather conditions. The DRDO has started work on the new Archer UAV, that will be a medium-range unmanned aerial vehicle powered by a turbojet engine, and will have a lower all-up weight than the Rustam-1 UAV. The Archer UAV will be an armed reconnaissance drone with a combat radius of more than 200 km, a ceiling of 5,000 meters, and will be used for precise tactical reconnaissance, targeting high-value targets and bunkers, guide artillery fire, and also conduct patrol missions in border regions. The first Archer UAV will be ready within the first year of awarding of contract, and 3 more will be used as prototypes for testing and flight certifications, and there is an initial potential production order for 20 units. The Indian Navy has signed a 13 crore rupees contract with a startup company Safe Seas to procure the country's first indigenously developed robotic life buoys, which are autonomous systems fitted with sensors and electronic equipment that enables them to locate a stranded person in water, and it heads out to them automatically. The robotic life buoys has been developed under the IDEX challenge for unmanned surface vehicles. The Indian Ministry of Defence has issued a request for information to procure 4 used mine countermeasure vessels from a foreign country under a government-to-government agreement. The first vessel should be delivered within 10 months of signing the contract, with the delivery of 3 vessels every 4 months. The Russian Navy is also modernizing its mine warfare capabilities with the latest Alexandrite-class vessels, and there is a chance that Indian Navy might go ahead with the second-hand Natyr-class minesweepers from Russia. The DRDO has already manufactured a dozen-plus pre-production units of Astra Mark II missile, to ensure that developmental user trials are fast-tracked from 5 Su-30 fighter jets, that will be conducted later this year. The Astra Mark II will be both rail and ejector launch capable, and the configuration of Astra Mark II also features a significant change with regard to the placement and shape of control surfaces as compared to Astra Mark I missiles. The Astra Mark I features cropped delta wings around the middle section of the missile, and a set of 4 trapezoidal fins around the rear end for flight stability, while the Astra Mark II will have cropped delta wings on the front. Airbus India President Rami Malad has said that Airbus has proposed to establish final assembly lines for its products in India, that includes a final assembly line for AS-565 naval version of Panther helicopter, and it has been offered as part of the Indian Navy's 111 Naval Utility Helicopters program, and once they materialize, it could become the first helicopter final assembly facilities in the Indian private sector. The fifth edition of military exercise between India and Kazakhstan has started at a training node in Kazakhstan. The focus of the 13-day exercise is on planning and execution of counter-terror operations in mountainous terrains as well as rural and urban settings. The two countries have also decided to focus on the co-development and joint production of military platforms, for which Bharat Electronics Limited will open its office in Kazakhstan, while Hindustan Aeronautics Zen Technologies and Alpha Design Technologies Private Limited have already made presentations during a virtual meeting.